Hello students, in this opportunity I want to explain you how to do the evidence. Okay, the title for this evidence is create an interview about a problem. Well, the last week you write something about a problem, the effect and the cause. Okay, for example, in step number 1, you have to reread your graphic organizer and the sentences you wrote from last week. For example, the river is contaminated because people threw garbage into it. Okay. The first step, you had the first step done because you in your last evidence you write something about the cause and the effect, no? Or the effect and the cause. Okay. Step number 2, think of actions that can help solve the problem. Okay. This is a problem that the river is contaminated because people threw garbage into it. No, okay. The action to solve the problem is let's organize a group to clean the river. And in step number 3, you have to combine the effect, the cause, and you have to add the solution. In step number 4, you pretend, you imagine that you are a famous innovator, inventor, or campaigner. You have to write an interview. You have to write an interview using these useful phrases. You have the greetings, the messages, and talking about a problem. The messages, for example, that's great, you add some information. That's terrible when you listen maybe a not full notice. My favorite quote is when you are going to introduce a phrase talking about a problem. There is, for example, a river that is contaminated, no, in my opinion. Okay. And this is the suggested template. Okay, you have an example here, or you have a model of the interview. Okay, remember that you have to write the part of the interviewer and the part of you, no? And here you have to follow, for example, writing an introduction. You have to say, hello, hi, well, I have a problem in my community, for example, no? And you have to follow the steps. Remember that you have to follow this criteria, these characteristics. All these characteristics have to have your interviewer. Okay, that's all. If you have some questions, please tell me in the chat.